What if the answer to the biggest question in human history, are we alone, is buried just beneath the surface of Mars? In 2025, NASA and the European Space Agency are sending a rover that could finally uncover the truth. And what it's about to do has never been tried before. Two rovers are heading for the Red Planet, NASA's Mars 2020 and Europe's EXOMARS. But EXOMARS isn't just another robot. It's carrying one of the most advanced science labs ever built for another world. And its mission is bold: dig deeper into the Martian ground than ever before, searching for hidden signs of life. The Martian surface is brutal: cosmic radiation, icy winds, dust storms. Survival out there is nearly impossible. But just below the surface? That's where the secrets could be hiding. That's why EXOMARS is armed with a drill that can dig nearly 2 meters down, retrieving samples untouched for billions of years. And here's the star of the mission, MOMA, the Mars Organic Molecule Analyzer. Bigger, smarter, and more powerful than anything we've ever sent to another planet. Built with NASA's expertise at Goddard Space Flight Center, MOMA combines proven hardware with brand new tricks that could rewrite our understanding of Mars forever. So, how does it work? First, in gas chromatograph mode, Martian rock is crushed and baked in an oven hotter than molten lava, 900 degrees Celsius, in just 2 minutes. The sample vaporizes, molecules fly up, and race through a 20-meter-long tube that separates them like runners in a marathon. Then, a beam of electrons smashes into the molecules, giving them charge, and a trap captures them for analysis. The result? A chemical fingerprint of what's inside the rock. But that's just the beginning. MOMA's second method has never been used on another planet. In laser desorption mode, a sample is hit with a powerful ultraviolet laser. In less than a billionth of a second, the beam unleashes a blast so concentrated it vaporizes a speck of Martian soil smaller than a grain of sand. This instant burst frees fragile organic molecules, the kind that would be destroyed by heat. Molecules like lipids, the building blocks of cell membranes. And if they're there, we'll know. The laser also charges some of those molecules, sending them straight into the ion trap, where unwanted material is pushed aside, and the most promising compounds are isolated for study. Then, MOMA takes the next step, smashing big molecules apart and studying their fragments to reveal their true structure. These techniques, once limited to Earth labs, are now being carried out on the surface of Mars. Why does this matter? Because if those molecules are detected, if their structures line up with what we know of biology, they could be the first real evidence that life once thrived on Mars, or maybe, still does today. The laser doesn't just vaporize Martian rock, it also charges some of those molecules, sending them straight into the ion trap. Inside, unwanted material is pushed aside, while the most promising compounds are isolated for deeper study. Then, MOMA takes the next step, smashing big molecules apart, studying their fragments piece by piece, until their true structures are revealed. Imagine it like solving a cosmic puzzle, each fragment a clue pointing toward life. What makes this extraordinary is that these advanced techniques, once confined to high-tech labs here on Earth, are now being carried out millions of miles away, on the surface of Mars. That alone is a giant leap for science. But here's why it matters: if those molecules are detected, if their shapes, their fingerprints, their structures line up with what we know from biology, they could be the very first real evidence that life once thrived on Mars, or maybe, still does today. Think about that for a moment. A planet that was once just a distant red dot in the sky could turn out to be a cradle of life. The question of life on Mars is one of the most profound in planetary science. And the answer might not be light years away, it could be buried just below our robotic feet, waiting. With every drill, every laser shot, every careful scan, EXOMARS takes us closer to pulling back the curtain. And with the help of MOMA, we may soon uncover the truth. Are we truly alone in the universe? Or is Mars about to reveal that it's been hiding company all along, a microscopic, alien signature that rewrites our place in the cosmos? Stay tuned. Because what EXOMARS discovers won't just be another science headline, it could change history, forever.